story time. We had a lot of donkeys and mules, but they all died. Here's the gravestone. We had Rip Donkey. Then we have Mulo. He was gasted by Water Gem. Leonard. He was drowned by the one and only Water Gem. But now we have Trevor. He's the ultimate mule. This has nothing to do with the episode. Hello and welcome to another episode on the Existence server. This is episode number 23. And if you remember from last episode, we built this giant, beautiful mushroom. I've been loving it. I've been really loving it. Anyway, this episode, I kind of did something, but it didn't work out. I built this guy and I was trying to time lapse it, but with the replay mod. If you don't know what the replay mod is, it's like a camera count mod. You can do way more advanced stuff than a camera count, but it's a little bit more difficult to use. I tried to record it. It for some reason just didn't record, so I'm gonna try again on another mushroom. But yeah, we have 3 mushrooms now. As I said before, we're gonna try and take out every single one of the naturally generated mushrooms and have just these guys on our island, and that'll be really cool. Connect them with like paths and stuff. Oh, it's gonna be great. But anyway, yeah, so totally failed with that mushroom. I'm gonna try again to get like a proper replay mod recording done. Build a mushroom right there. I think I might move it over to like right there, maybe kind of remove those two, put one right there. Don't want to block the entrance to this one too much, but yeah, that's the plan. I'm gonna try one more time with the replay mod, see if I can get it this time, and if not, then I will claim defeat. Okay, so brown mushroom is looking pretty cool. I was gonna do a red one, but then I'm like, why don't I try a completely different style, try a brown one, and it turned out pretty neat. It's almost kind of looks like a tree, but not quite. Overall, I really like it. I like it. Cool brown mushroom. I thought you probably have both types of mushrooms since mushroom islands typically have both types. So I built a brown mushroom. It's looking really cool. I actually kind of have an idea for another mushroom. I want to have probably either this one or this one. I want to build one more basically with replay mod. It's going to be like a very sharp curve is the idea. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to build one more with the replay mod. Kind of get to know the replay mod just a little bit better. I know it a little bit now, but like one more practice run. And then I can kind of show you why I want such a curved mushroom. It'll be really cool. Oh man, I'm loving the replay mod so much. It's so cool. It's so cool. But anyway, we have like kind of the curved mushroom. I wanted to have it like holding up the map. I think it looks fairly decent. Here's the map of our island. It's really coming together. That big mushroom sure takes up a lot of space. But anyway, yeah, that's our mob farm over there. That's our big mushroom. That's where we are right now. But anyway, yeah, lots of really cool looking mushrooms. We built that guy just recently. And then actually, I talked to Duo and he kind of helped me get some ways to improve it. I was going to include the footage, but it was like kind of all weird and wonky, so I didn't do it. Audio was all messed up. Anyway, we tried out a couple different leaves, and we figured that birch leaves actually look kind of decent. And then if we go to this mushroom, you see the underside is like a lighter shade. So we tried to incorporate that. We have birch wood on the underside now. I actually really dig it. I like it a lot. So yeah, this was kind of like the plan, to have like just lots of mushrooms like this on our island. We're gonna have like paths going through here eventually. But yeah, we have lots of mushrooms. We have this guy, which is like our very first mushroom. And we built the giant one last episode. And we built this guy, this guy, this guy, and this guy. I'm really digging the brown mushrooms. They really fit. I really like them. And then I built this guy just off camera, kind of like a curved brown mushroom. I don't know. Anyway, I'm loving all the mushrooms. Yeah, the brown one's really coming together. I think we're going to need like a decent sized brown one. Not like that big, maybe like a little bit bigger than that. So it'll be really cool. Anyway, yeah, loving the mushrooms, loving the mushrooms. I think I might build a couple more off camera, but I think this is all our mushroomy business we're going to do with this episode. And I think we're going to find something else to do for the rest of the episode. Plan was to not really work on much over here for the rest of the episode. And I was like, no, I don't want to do that. I'm having too much fun. This place is turning out way too cool to stop now. So, as I said, I want to have pathways. I'm kind of not sure. I want them to be like windy pathways is the deal. So something like that, and then wind around this guy. Here, let's like get a layout for the pathway going. So like windy pathway like that. Wind around there. Wind like through here to that, and then up this hill a little ways. Something like that. One of the steps of the process is laying out the paths. So I think this is kind of the idea. I'm gonna like actually get some blocks in the paths so we can kind of see what my feel is for the paths, and we shall be back very soon. So more work has been done. The pathway is getting looking pretty cool. Let's like start out at the beginning here. So I kind of went for like a little bit of gravel and path blocks and a lot of double tall grass. Overall, I really like it. It kind of like gives it that lush green feeling without being too lush and green, since we're in a mushroom biome. I don't know, it just fits so nicely. Kind of have the paths going through. I want to have like lots of paths going like this, and then have mushrooms kind of in between the paths. I basically just don't want this island to feel empty and blank, kind of like over here. I want it to have like stuff going on everywhere. Path looking really good. I like the design. I think it's pretty decent. Yeah, like, and I put a couple glowstone under like that mushroom, and I put glowstone under that one and that one, just so it kind of like lights up the path. But oh man, I'm loving it. I'm so loving it. This island's just turning out way better than I thought it would. This mushroom's new. I wanted to have like another mushroom. It felt like there was too much open space in this area, so I made a small red one. I was actually going to make it the same height as this, but then I realized that they'd kind of like touch, and that would be weird. So we have this. We have a super teeny little cute brown one, just because I looked at it on the map and it was like really boring. There was like a big blank space without it. So that's it right there. Then if we come over here, here is our wheat farm, wheat, carrot, whatever farm in the hill. We have our diamond hoe, so we can hoe this. We have the seeds and stuff, and then in this chest we have a bunch of bone meal. So we just turn that on, loud clicking. We can do all of our farming, turn that off, and it kind of fits really nicely into the hill. We have a pathway kind of going through here. So I also added another path going right around this way as well, kind of to connect this up. I want to have one more mushroom right around here somewhere, and then I think like this area will be more or less done. It's looking really nice. Of course, this is a lot of work. We want the whole island to look like this, but so happy with it. Like, so you don't even understand. So if you remember a few episodes back, we had like a whole episode dedicated to getting the gold. It was like really funny moments with McPeach and Water Gem. We had a whole episode dedicated to getting Pineapple's gold, and you might have been wondering why. Well, I built a Callan statue. I built a statue of Callan, and Patrick had like an idea of what it looked like in a different test world, and he made it like this with gold. So I thought we should replicate it, and that's why we got Pineapple's gold. So this is like a row of the original members. We have most of like the big originals on this row of statues now. It's pretty cool. I built Callan. I used emerald blocks from my villagers, gold from obviously getting the gold, and that's pretty much it. I think the proportions are slightly off. I think it really bugs Noah, so I'm gonna leave it. But yeah, built a Callan statue. There's not really much to say about it. I put a cookie on the back because apparently that's really important to Callan and McPeach Pies. Have to have a cookie on his back, so I put a cookie on the back, and I think that is pretty much it with the Callan statue. Very simple. It was like something that I wanted to do for a while, so I did. I didn't time-lapse it because we already have a couple time-lapses with the replay mod in this episode. But yeah, Callan statue. Super cool. Happy I finally got a chance to do it. We are back. That Callan statue over at town is looking really quite epic. I'm happy I got to do it. As I said, we're trying to have a statue of all the original members. But anyway, back at our base. So it's Friday evening right now. What just happened was Existence turns 1 year old this weekend. So happy birthday, Existence. But we're having a bit of a celebration to celebrate it. So we had a UHC today with over 30 people. It was super intense. I'm gonna upload like just a straight replay of recording the entire thing to my channel. I'm also gonna do like a highlights with replay mod, probably. I'm not too sure about that yet, but probably. All I can say is it was amazing. And now tomorrow, it'll probably be in the past when you're watching this, but there's gonna be 12 hours of Existence streams. If it is in the past, I'll try and link replays to all the streams that I could find in the description if you're interested, and I will probably go over what we do in the stream in the next episode. But I did a little bit at the base, so as I said before, I thought I was gonna have one more mushroom right here. I'm like, I was looking at Google Images, trying to get some inspiration. I found this really cool villager well, and I'm like, if I converted that to quartz and birchwood, I think that'd fit really nicely. So I did that. I think it fits very, very nicely. Kind of a little bit of man-made structures to go in with all the natural bits. I overall really like it, and I'm probably gonna have some sort of secret entrance down on the bottom there. Of course, I frostmarked it, but I'm probably gonna have some secret entrance that you like throw a specific item in the hopper. Some sort of redstone thing. I want to incorporate bits of redstone. I feel like I don't do enough like secret redstone contraptions, so I want to do a little more. But yeah, this place is looking super spectacular indeed. My plan for up top, as I mentioned, is a chest room, like big old storage room. Everything will ever need to be stored. But at the bottom, I want it to be like smaller type farms, like maybe a sugarcane farm, auto farms like that you don't need a gigantic one of, but it's nice to have a decent sized one. So the plan is to make this. I dug this area out a bit below the mushroom. The plan is to make this like kind of like a ravine cave thing with like branches off of it. Basically look like a cave was there, and we built the farms inside the caves. Kind of like going with this natural feel. I want this island to feel really natural, not man-made. At all, if at all possible. So that's what I'm gonna be going for. I'm gonna put glass in here so you can actually look down into where the ravine will be. I think I'm kind of more going to be getting an idea for it this episode. I'm not actually going to be working on it because that is a very big project, but that's kind of the plan, is get like sort of a ravine type thing going. Ravine, it'll be more of like a big circular type ravine with pathways branching off of it. But that's the plan. We're gonna have like lots of little farms down there, and it'll be really, really cool. We could probably connect it with like stuff like our zombie farm over that way. It'll just be like a cool underground cave network. That's the word I want. Cool underground cave network of all the stuff. Make it look supernatural, overgrown, stuff like that. It'll be amazing. There we go. So we're gonna have like one cave that leads right to the zombie spawner. We're gonna make it look like caves, but make them look like pretty caves with like overgrowing vines and stuff, and get rid of all the ugly stones. So I'm going to expand it with TNT, get it to like a decent looking cave, and then this is kind of what we're gonna have going throughout the whole thing. We're gonna have like lower this probably kind of like that, and like expand it out this way more. So something kind of like this. We'll have obviously like caves weaving in and out through the sides of this to get up and down, but like just like a generic cave pathway through over to the zombie farm. Yeah, just like a generic cave path over to the zombie farm basically. I'm gonna go pretty up this cave. I'm not gonna. I want to get one cave down so I can kind of have an idea, get this cave completely done so I have an idea of how to replicate it. So I'm gonna like get this cave done so I have an idea how to replicate it. Guys, something really bad happened. Look, there's a zombie in my... Oh no. I don't even know how a zombie could have gotten in there. Oh, my 6 emerald silk touch villager is gone. No. Thankfully, my mending villager is still here. 14 for but my 6 emerald silk touch guy is gone. That's really unfortunate. Oh, so we do need to get a safe place for these guys eventually. That is so unfortunate. I can't believe it, but yeah, I just thought I'd show you that. Really sucks. And so I got like a good idea of what I want the cave to look like. So let's start on the other end because I like starting on that end better. So it's kind of like an overgrown cave. I got rid of all the different colored stones. I added some cobble and andesite and stuff. But yeah, it's like a really ore-filled, just nice, lit up, pretty cave. I kind of want like the whole underground area to be like this, and maybe have some like the upper higher ones look like the mushroom is kind of growing into the cave. I just think that'd be so cool. So cool. So that's the plan. I got one cave down. Probably not going to work on any more today just because time restraints and stuff, and I want to have like a good whole episode dedicated to just working on the caving system down here. Anyway, I think that is about it for today. So if you did enjoy, please be sure to leave a like, maybe even subscribe for more videos. Check out my Discord. It's the first link down in the description. We can talk and stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.